Dream. Bonus chapter. Simon woke up in Stella's bed, empty. His mind swirled and stirred with confusion as he lifted his head up from the pillow. Feeling groggy, he pushed up his tired body from the bed. Simon felt a sharp pain in his thigh as he shifted. He quickly looked down and ran his hands over the area, but nothing was amiss. He slowly inched his way out of bed, feeling the most tired he had ever been in his life. Simon began out into the hall, smelling a strong whiff of freshly brewed coffee. "Good morning, Kuipo." Simon was frazzled, to say the least. His vision seemed to go laggy as he trudged his way over to her voice. Stella was turned away from him, focusing on pouring cups of coffee. "Stella," he said as he sauntered near. I had such a horrible dream." "We all have nightmares sometimes, dear." Her sultry voice echoed in the room. Simon wrapped his arms around his chest and put his weight on the counter. He didn't know why he was so exasperated. He just was. "What was the dream about?" she suddenly asked after a moment of silence. It was, Simon hesitated to speak about such horrible things. "Oh, Mr. Miner," Stella's voice dripped. "You can tell me anything." She said that as if she could read his mind. In my dream last night, you died," Simon started. "I couldn't stand it, but I'm so happy that I finally woke up." Stella silently kept preparing the coffee. "That was odd, right? Shouldn't she be done by now?" "Did you?" Simon was taken aback for a moment. Did I... what?" "Wake up, I mean." The strong smell faltered for a moment. What do you mean? I am awake." Her hair covered her eyes, leaving a dark shadow on what should have been her face. Simon's breath seemed to be yanked out of his throat. The colors around him shifted and swirled until it all faded into a horrible gray. Stella finally turned to face him, the wound that stained her neck ever present. "Oh, Stella." Simon squeezed his eyes shut. A feeling of guilt, horror, and sadness smashed its way into his stomach. It felt like his own soul was wriggling and desperately trying to climb its way up to his throat. Tears began spilling out of Simon's eyes. And then it was over. Simon jolted up out of bed, panting. He burst into tears instantaneously, with no regard for the loudness. He clutched his face through cries, horrified. Simon looked around the room that he was in, the cold winter air chilling him. The jail cell was a tiny room with a disgusting bed that was barely big enough to fit him. Nightmares terrorized him every single night, Stella being in nearly every one. The ache in his stomach grew as he tried to lay back down and sleep, waiting with bated breath for the trial.